So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all...
Great chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Del Piero?
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Invitiamo tutti I tifosi a dare il proprio contributo alla nostra fondazione per l'aiuto alle popolazioni più povere.
The quickiest rage quit ever lol.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. It's run loose here. And he's quick to snatch it back.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been cut short. Modric. Now it's Dybala. Tries to play it through. And the through ball. Danger averted for now. He's in a great position here, out towards the flank. That is lovely. Can he get on the end of this? Swings in across.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bonucci with the clearance. He's going for goal! Oh, he's really drilled it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here, Peter. As a defender, he's unmatched.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, he's hit the bar! He can get that clear. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Del Piero. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a pretty loose pass, and he's been shifted off it. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Abraham. Now it's Dybala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Threads one in. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Pulisic. Aims beyond the defence. Abraham receives it in a good position here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's been won. It's Modric! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
A probing pass, and they win it back again. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That has ended up in no man's land.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Stood up well to him there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Tomori, Dybala looking to run onto it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That is good strength. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's gone looking for safety. Now Modric. Tries to pass it through. And it's been shipped out wide. Well read, nice interception. Neto. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that pass just didn't quite work. Costa Curta gathers from... And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And if you just shot a goal! Decent enough try. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Eto'o. The message is clear, none shall pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nedved, it's played through for him. Oh, this is a great position. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Eto'o! Back they go.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's come loose. And it's Eto'o. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bastoni cuts it out. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. That's a throw. Not the most accurate pass. Costa Curta. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the pass is intercepted. Out to the left it goes. Pulisic. He's on it, can he get away? Looking for the run. Pulisic receives it in a wide position. Nesta tries to clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inter are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition.
It's Nedved! And he's found the net! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
My internet sucks tonight.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 99.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
He rises! Goal, Milan! And they got their lead back. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan take the lead.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable. Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Pulisic, and he's intervened well there. Inter Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Eto'o. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for a runner. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's gone for a throw-in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10, numero 11, Schneider.
Mkhitaryan.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 13.
Oh, nicely into... Good run down the left-hand side. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And time is up. Inter Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Dusan Vlahovic, is a player I've seen a lot more of recently, Peter. He boasts some incredible records, you know, making his debut in the Serbian top flight when he was only 15 years of age and scoring 20-plus league goals in Italy by the age of 21. Now, that's quite something. And what I like is his industry. He's extremely hard-working off the ball, and he definitely has that fire in his belly, something you come to expect of players that have spent a lot of their time on their own in a front position.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lukman. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Vlahovic. And he's there to belt it away. Passing nice and neat. Çalhanoğlu. That's Zalewski. Barella! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. And Inter go in front.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bonucci. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. Dumfries cuts out the pass. He's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, delightful ball. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Schneider. Vieri. That's an excellent interception. Dumfries. Well, that has not gone well. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. He's picked his way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Zalewski. Inter Milan finding their passes. Schneider. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's nice. And here's Sule. Schneider. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. And it's Schneider. Looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. Oh, such a clever touch. And he shoots! Oh, it's there! Inter are back in business. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking tidy in possession here. Climbs up big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. They get a throw in. Now it's Dumfries, and that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Vlahovic. And smartly reclaimed. Bastoni. Zalewski. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, there's the clearance. Oh, good take in a good area. Zalewski receives it in a good position here. That's a sharp pass. Del Piero. He's a sharp little ball here. So much time and space here. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Inter Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Ball on the spot. Can he? The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Inter Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. Cross needs to be good. Now, what about a counter-attack? Eto. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's DiMarco. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that's well spotted. Çalhanoğlu. Barella. Dumfries. Çalhanoğlu. Out to the left it goes. Lookman. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's played in. Anguissa gets rid without sophistication. And he's there to retrieve it. Now Dumfries. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Sneijder. He can run onto that. And he's straight offside. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Soulé. Out for a throw. Nedved does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Challenge, and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. It's Vieri! Oh, split-second reaction.
Vieri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Barella does well to get it back. And it's Zalewski. That has been slung wide. Barella. Eto'o deals with that comfortably. Shot could be on.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Back into the middle. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Çalhanoğlu, Barella, Vlahovic. Oh, they can break here. Now he's got space here. It's a goal kick. DiMarco. And here's Vlahovic. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could...
And a chance! Should have equalised.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
That's a cute ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lookman. Played out towards the right wing. Nedved.
Wickiest rage quit ever low.
Çalhanoğlu proves too
My
strong.
internet sucks tonight.
And it's Barella. Goes for the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to...
Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Tries to play it through. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Gonzalez could try cutting inside here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And this is Schneider. And he cuts out the supply. 2 minutes to be added on. It's run loose here. And that's a throw-in. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Invitiamo tutti i tifosi a dare il proprio contributo alla nostra fondazione per l'aiuto alle popolazioni più povere.
Sorry about that, guys.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. And it's Nedved. He's having a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. That's good running with the ball. Schneider, he's beaten the last man. Taken back almost at once. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Inter! And Inter go in front.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pressing high and with purpose. Looking for a runner. That is good alertness. Nedved. Great pressure, plenty of it. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Anguissa. Now it's Eto'o. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Osimhen. Bonucci does really well to win the ball there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to...
Roberto Baggio! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Played into space. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nedved. Now it's Schneider. Nedved. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. And it's Eto'o. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Nakata. Kolomuani. Roberto Baggio. Anguissa. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's through here. Maldini. That pass has been well intercepted. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Picked out brilliantly. Nakata. And it's Schneider. Kolomuani. Del Piero. And he's picked out the run. Vieri gets through. And the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Kolomuani. Decent progress down the left. Nakata. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Maldini. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Opts for safety. Cannavaro. Nedved. Can he spark a counter here? That's a shade optimistic. Bastoni. Maldini. A true great. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Inter really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. And they've got rid. Now it's Nakata. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that has been clubbed away. Has a look up and drives it forward. And it's Nedved. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Maldini. And Nakata. Schneider. That's Maldini. Looking for the run. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And it's Anguissa. Nedved. Now it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through. Schneider. Showing. It's Schneider! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kolomuani. 60 minutes played. He's coming under serious pressure here. Vieri! Schneider. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Eto'o. Out of play for a goal kick. Has a look and plays it forward. Inter Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Pass is just off target. Bonucci gets good distance on it. And here's Nakata. Roberto Baggio. And he was quick to react. The probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro. Baresi. To Maldini. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Not the most convincing of passes. He's found a way past, and he's managed to get free. Colomwani thinks about the shot. Osimhen is flagged offside.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10, numero 99. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13, il numero 7.
Bonucci tries to clear. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Maldini. Just 5 minutes left. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And Inter now could counter-attack. And they've got a throw. Looks to the other side. Maldini. Maldini charging forward down that flank. That's been cut out, well played. Nesta gets it clear. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner and we will be back for extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Schneider, nicely shaped ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Good read, needed to be. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maldini. Knocks it into space. And it's Barella. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, super find. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. This is their second corner of the game. Oh, that one's going nowhere. nicely aimed pass. Maldini, can he get on the end of this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bonucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Schneider, and it's Zaniolo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
This is pain.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And he shoots! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Zaniolo. Now it's Zaniolo. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Spread out to the left. Schneider. Schneider. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta with the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Baggio. And he thumps it clear. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. It's Baggio! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Maldini. And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions.
Bye.